Said I'm up to bat, you on deck. At my best, you looking stressed, cuz we up now, they up next. Said we up now, they up next. Got you in your feelings, upset. Said I'm up to bat, you on deck. At my best, stress, cuz we up now, they up next. Said we up now, they up next. Got you in your feelings, upset. Someone said that I was up next. I said I'm up now with no mean of disrespect. I don't be at the gym, so I don't need to flex. You regret moving on to the next and making me your ex. Yeah, I roll up whenever you feeling stressed. Treat you with respect and never settle for less. Life's a game of chess, don't let it get you in check. She like when I pull her hair and grab her by her neck. Got her on her back until she break a sweat. She like rocking my polo shirts and rocking my polo sweats. Laying down after sex with her head on my chest. She whispers that you're the best. Please don't turn out like the rest. Yeah, we up now, they up next. Got you in your feelings, upset. Said I'm up to bat, you on deck. At my best, looking stressed, cuz we up now, they up next. Said we up now, they up next.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome here on a Tuesday, live coming at you, Tambo Time, Week 5, kind of recap here for NEFL. Joined with me, thankfully, a little light in the studio today, my best friend, John Garcia, and thanks for joining the show, pal. You know, I don't appreciate you as a friend enough, and I don't give you enough credit.
You know what?
So,
but we're here for each other, so that's all that matters.
We are, and people can only dream of having a great relationship with another man like we do. Ben, thank you for joining the show as well. I do appreciate you getting us rocking and rolling and on time today.
Yeah,
you're on time for your game this week, on time for this show. You're looking a little light too, buddy.
Yeah. You know, he dressed up for the part too. Look at him.
Wow. He's a changed man today, ladies and gentlemen.
Showing up to his games on time, supposedly.
Transformation era of life.
You know what? It's been a good weekend.
It has. A real good week. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to jump. Actually, we got some. Did you? Oh, crap. I should have asked you before the show. Did you give the last week's players of the weeks?
They're still in there.
Okay, let's throw up last week's player of the weeks. That was a big blunder on all our parts. You know,
week 4 ones.
Shout out to the NEFL board of directors for getting the votes in and getting our nominees and House getting the photos done. But unfortunately, the Tambo Time crew dropped the ball and did not put them up there. So we're going to start with the first one here. Ben, let me know when it's live here. Maybe like a thumbs up. All right. Your quarterback of the week last week was Scott Bonish. A little bit of a discussion for this one. Based on, you know, the team he played and being a little shorthanded and hurt. But unfortunately, Bonish, for the other quarterbacks, had such great numbers, we couldn't make a case for anybody else, really.
Yeah, we tried.
So Bonish going 34 for 39, 7 touchdowns, 89% completion. So great week for Bonish here, getting himself a little, what is it, at that point in time, two wins in a row, right?
Yeah,
a little win streak.
Second win, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next up, Ben. Offensive player of the week. This was a little discussion there, but votes came in, and it was Darren here from Nasty Boys, the phenomenal ones. 8 catches, 3 touchdowns total. He actually kind of made a couple plays to really change the game as a receiver and a quarterback. A little drop back scenario. And he really helped defensively too, but you know, he won the offensive player there, obviously, for his offensive stats, but he killed it. And then next up for defensive player, another tough vote, but I think I dropped the hammer on this one, and I override the rest of the crew. I watched this game, and the defensive player of the week goes to Huncho there for Wanted.
Go ahead, finish.
4 flag poles, 2 interceptions, 1 defensive touchdown, which are good stats, obviously, but he was all over the place, and they really put him to the test. It looked like that week the offensive team was trying to avoid. You're going to try to avoid Yogi. You're going to try to avoid Santel. You're going to try to avoid AP. So we got to pick on. You know, unfortunately, it's Huncho, but he was up for the task for this one, and a lot better player than people give him credit for. So my opinion, and I kind of overrode the votes just because you know, I can. But Huncho getting the defensive player of the week for that week 4.
So we've had no repeat defenders of the week, and yet I would have to look at the stats. But do you think they had worse weeks the week following after they've been nominated?
Who?
The defensive players of the week.
Have they had worse weeks?
Yeah, like it's like they fell off, not fall off, but they had
Defense is
less-
tough.
It is.
It's I wouldn't say fall off because you can really have a good defensive game with barely no stats.
True.
Like, if you're if you're taking away looks and quarterbacks are going the other ways, you could really play a good defensive game with no stats. So,
All right.
so no, I would say no.
Okay.
But we're gonna get into week 5 recap first, and then we're gonna give you week 5 players of the week because Tambo Time, House, and the board of directors here got it done. So if we forget, just remind us real quick. So don't worry, Tom. We're getting to that. All right. We're gonna start right off. Field 1, 0-4 Greek Gods versus the 1-3 City Boys. John and Connor taking the City Boys, me taking Greek Gods. Kind of a must win for both teams.
Hold on.
And Greek Gods getting win. Oh, we got a call
I
here.
think so.
We got a call.
Hello?
Ha ha ha. You motherfuckers open the door.
Who's this?
Can you state your name, please? Oh, we lost it, Ben. What'd you do? Oh, John, you hung up on him. Nice. Good call.
Oops. Hello? Who's this?
Hello?
Hello.
Can you state your name for the
Hi,
fans?
This is Carter McLaughlin.
Allegedly.
Half
Okay.
of the Tambo Time people that had a win this weekend. Ben.
Is it the third?
Can we help you here, buddy?
Yeah, I'm just here to do my part for the show. That's all. I guess I'll do it from the car, buddy.
Well, you are outside.
Well, the bulkhead's locked, and I said 6 o'clock sharp, and if you weren't here, I was locking the bulkhead. Just I didn't want any unwanted intruders here. Looking like a bunch of pink bunnies out there wearing stupid We Outside jerseys showing up to my house. So
That's all right. We outside, baby. The show goes on.
show goes on now. Listen, unfortunately, Connor a little under the weather today, so he's calling in from an undisclosed location. But I'll jump right back in. Greek Gods, City Boys must win kind of for both teams. I think Greek Gods getting the one score win here. Johnny, you got the score for
Let
me?
me grab it.
And Connor, were you able to watch this game by chance?
No, I was playing at this time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you were there.
It was 34 Greek Gods, City Boys 26.
34-26. John, were you able to watch this game?
Yeah, I was doing the stats.
Yeah, Jay Charles, who cares? All right, don't come at you're coming at my guy all wrong. People getting tattoos, it's up to them. However they want to handle it, that's them. It's their experience.
Wow, that guy is really
I know.
infatuated with me.
I know.
lately. I miss him too.
It's unreal.
Jay, you're the man.
Do you use numbing cream? Is that?
Yeah, it fucking hurts. Fuck that shit.
Oh, all right. So somehow Jay Charles knew.
I guess. I mean, we talk all the time when he's up late and I'm up early kind of thing. Yeah,
That's impressive.
it is. It's nice. It's great talks in the morning.
So, all right, back to this game, Johnny. I know you're doing stats for it. Anything you can recap for us?
Honestly,
I'm going to ask, what did it feel like everybody was there for City Boys? And what was the quarterback
they kinda
situation?
Showed up a little bit late. Like they were staggering in. JoJo didn't have his cleats. Kennedy didn't show up, and it was just kind of like they trickled in.
So,
As the game started, they started with 6, but it wasn't like their main 6.
okay. And did it feel like it gave them a slow start there? Because there was only a 1-score game here.
I think just some things are clicking, some things still need to be worked out.
What was the quarterback situation?
It was still Phoenix.
Phoenix through.
Yeah.
Ben, you got the stats here?
Yeah, sorry. What game again? I just pulled
City Boys and Greek Gods.
Yeah.
Let me.
Which one do you want?
How did Phoenix do for City Boys?
Phoenix is 26 for 36, 72% completion rate, 4 passing touchdowns and an interception, 4 rushing attempts as well.
4 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Yep.
And go to Jacob Lapointe on Greek Gods. Let's see how he's kind of had a rough season so far. Danny, I ain't hearing it. Okay, you barely have any tattoos if you do. John's got some real tattoos. Chill out.
Buddy, I'm tattooed like half my body. This guy has like 2 tattoos.
We're not even talking about the tattoos, but he is tattooed half his body. I'm gonna start getting mad at John, but it's not his fault.
You know, you're a good friend. Thanks, buddy. You're the man.
You're the best, John.
You know what?
All right, Jacob LaPointe stats, please.
28 of 32, 88% completion rating, 5 touchdowns.
Okay, so kind of
6 rushing attempts.
vintage Jacob LaPointe peak stats. So that's good for the Greek gods. They need that. In my opinion, Jacob hasn't been playing great this season so far, and that's kind of been the struggle. They can argue that if they want, that's fine. It's just from what I've watched, that's kind of how it is. But both teams going to 1-4 after the win here for Greek gods. Next up, we had 3-1 We Outside versus the 3-1 Nasty Boys, and We Outside getting the kind of one lopsided win here. John, what was the final score? Unofficial for sure.
54-36. We Outside won.
54-36. Yeah, this was an interesting game. They were missing one huge piece. We were missing a couple pieces. Kind of offset a little bit, but they seemed a little more hungry this game. They came out with the physicality. They were being loud, the whole thing. We had a game plan for sure, and the game plan went out the window the second we pulled in the parking lot, I guess, for some reason. I'm not going to get into that, but it is what it is, to each its own.
Was it kind of like the Mike Tyson model? You got punched in the face and then the game plan went up the mouth?
No, because we jumped up to an 8-0 lead right away. So essentially they got punched in the mouth right away. We came out different strategy from what I had talked to a few guys about, played it different, and it didn't go well for us. Halves in company, and We Outside, I guess, a lot of people kind of crediting their defense, and yeah, they definitely have a good defense. I was one who's to say it as well. But their offense came out kind of really firing on all cylinders here. And doing really well. Connor, you have any recap to this?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was like first half, it was really back and forth. It was kind of like neither defense could really get a stop. And then we scored right before the half and got the ball back and went down and scored. And that was like the only time it became a 2-score lead. And that's kind of just hard to battle back. And you like have to get a stop type of deal. You know what I mean? And once you're down 2 scores, I think it changes the flow of the game a little bit. So I think it was just good timing to double dip at half, and I think that really helped us.
Yeah, Connor was 9 for 9.
What? Oh, for catches?
Yeah.
What?
You had 9 catches, Connor?
Are you looking at the right
I
week
don't
there,
think
bud?
I'm sorry. I scrolled.
And you're on the right team.
Yes, he
What?
was 1 for 1 this week. Sorry.
Yeah.
Both
I was gonna say.
on passing and for
What
receiving.
the fuck did Connor have 9 catches?
That was on week 3.
You did?
Yeah.
Wow, you're the man, dude.
Yeah.
On one leg, too.
Well, they were really putting that leg to the test. Listen, he's going to sink or swim. We're going to make him.
Yeah.
He has 100% pass completion rating this week.
I heard that, yeah.
What was
That
he?
is true, Ben.
1 for 1?
That is true.
It
Is
doesn't
that-
matter, 100%.
No, I'm asking. I'm being serious.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
1 for 1.
1 for 1 passing and receiving.
Yeah. So, I mean, we'll get into other things with this game when we're doing play of the week and stuff like that. But Habs and company doing really well. And
You want the spoon, buddy? You okay?
No, I don't want the spoon. I don't want the spoon at all. Listen, this is one of those games that we knew was going to be a tough game for us, stylistic. I didn't think they were going to come out basically score every drive. I would have said no, but they definitely did. But I just want to say we've all seen my quote unquote freak out video. Okay, now I just so I can get, I know Dome loves to be the master of whispers and all these little Yenta circles he loves to have. But I'll get the head of the game before he does his little works his magics, people might say. But it was one freak out. It was one thing, whatever. I know Bova took the page, the post down. It's funny. We can all laugh about it. I don't care. It's not that deep. I let my emotions get the better of me.
That's just silly.
So, some people who know me know it's been a few tough weeks for me, and I'm gonna be for real for everybody for 2 seconds, and then we'll go back to having fun. But it's been a tough couple weeks for me for personal reasons, to the point where even last week I haven't wanted to play football. Last week was tough for me, and I'm gonna shout out Oni on City Boys, and I'm gonna tell you why. But I wanted to do it last week, but I didn't, because I just didn't want to bring light to anything that was going on, and it's not anybody's really concerned what my personal life is, whatever. But I just showed up and I just didn't want to play. I just wasn't feeling it, and I had a tough opening couple drives, whatever. I just wasn't feeling it, and then Oni was talking shit to me about how far I can and cannot throw, which whatever, we know that. But I didn't even know who said it. I turned around, like, who said that? And I kind of got like a little mad, just like, who the fuck? And it's Oni, and Oni has the biggest smile on his face, and he's just having fun talking shit. And it just cheered me the fuck up. It just brought me back to why we all play together and why we do this stuff. So, unfortunately, I go to bed the night before, and a kid that I know passed away, and it was tough for me, honestly. So I was just in a mood. I was in a moment. Whether I was right and wrong and freaking out, people say this shit all the time to me, and even people ask me what's wrong if they saw the video, and I do appreciate that, but I don't freak out like that, and I will apologize for my actions. But there was a little reason behind it, and I'll joke, no matter how many freakouts I say, it was one freak out. You can ask Mike, the whole sidelines. We were all having fun that whole game and shit like that. So, I just want to apologize for my freak out. We can all make fun of it. It's cool with me, and I do appreciate everybody and my friends who stay by me through all this stuff. So, but I'm not trying to bring anybody down. I'm not trying to bring the mood down, but I felt the need to reach out and just say why, maybe I was acting out of pocket. But I reeled it back in. We had a fun game. I was all into that game. Don't get me wrong. I tried my best, and we outside went belt to ass on our team. And I can't wait till we play them again. I really want another shot, and it's a fun time, and whatever I'm going through it, you guys and everybody as a whole bring me up and pick me up. So I do appreciate that. I do want to thank you guys. But hats off to we outside, jumping up to 4-1 again. A lot of talks. The street says they're 5-0 on the record, 4-1, but a good team, and honestly a better team than I thought they would be. From the start, I definitely thought they were going to be a good game, and I thought we were going to match up not the greatest against them, but they really kicked our ass. So hats off to Connor and company, and good luck the rest of the way, unless you see us in the playoffs. So, all right, let's liven the mood here, because I feel like I brought people down. But anyways,
Can we get a,
I know. All right,
Can we get a stat call up for freakouts?
For me,
Just in general.
it's one freak out. What do you want me to do?
Just in general, so we can track other people's freakouts throughout the season.
Nah, it's all right.
Ben wants a tracker like his show up to games on time tracker.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. Maybe next season we can do a Steve Tambo freak out.
So just add it to the spreadsheet here.
All right. 9:20. We had Rare Occasion and Purge.
Ben, don't mess with that spreadsheet.
No, I'm not. Don't worry.
Okay.
What was he doing?
I don't know if he was going to
No,
add the
just-
Steve
oh,
freak
I was
out.
just clearing a pop-up. I didn't.
Yeah. Don't do anything. Please don't do anything. So 9:20. We got Rare Occasion and Purge going at it. Two teams again, kind of must-win situation. 0-4 Rare Occasion, 1-3 Purge. John taking Rare Occasion.
God damn it.
Connor and I taking Purge. Johnny, what was the final score here?
Purge 48, Rare Occasion 31.
So 48-31. So a couple score game here. John, you watched this one?
I repped it.
How was it?
It was pretty good, actually. It was kind of back and forth. Jimmy kind of getting back into the groove a little bit. You can see him kind of being able to move. Definitely can throw a little bit more than 20 yards now.
Jimmy?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was a competitive game, but Purr just kind of, took it apart and just kind of, maximized on opportunities and pulled away a little bit towards the end.
Right on. I think Ciampa had a lot of catches this game, no?
Yeah, Ciampa had this ridiculous one-handed touchdown.
He does that all the time. It's not impressive anymore. It's expected nowadays.
He did it over someone, didn't get hurt, so I was kind of impressed.
Oh, I'm glad. It's I don't like when Ciampa's hurt.
Yeah, but no, he did pretty well this game. It looks like Craig's kind of figuring it out.
Getting in the groove of things.
Yeah, Mitch is in the middle of the field, kind of eating up everything that needs to be taken care of, and they figured it out a little bit.
Cool. But rare occasion looking a little better this week.
Yeah, I think come playoffs they might have everything going.
Yeah,
and they were missing some people still. So
yeah. All right. Same time we had.
I will say.
Oh, sorry.
I watched a couple minutes of that game. Just like I was hitting over for my breakfast sandwiches at the tent. Shout out to the tent crew. The food was great. But I was over there for a couple minutes and I saw Jimmy rip a ball in there on like a hitch on the goal line and he looked. I don't think he's all the way, the shoulders all the way back, but he looked better than the past couple weeks.
Yeah.
And he told me he's feeling better than he had been for a couple weeks now. So I think as long as he can continue to go on the same path of getting healthier week by week, I think they'll be in a better spot.
Yeah. Yeah, and they have a two-headed monster there with him and Danny too. If Jimmy could be kind of peak form, there's a lot of possibilities there we could see. So, all right. Next up, 9:20, we had 3-1 Crazy Work versus 3-1. Sorry, Playmakers, and we all took Crazy Work and we all took the loss here. Playmakers getting the win.
40-33.
40
to 33.
40-33, and honestly, it was a great game. A lot of back and forth. Playmakers, I believe, were down 2 scores at half. Battled back. A lot of good plays, a lot of hard, tough plays. This game was everything expected to be. But hats off to Playmakers and honestly Burns and Louie for really eating up a lot of catches, a lot of yards, and really kind of clawing their way back into that game and taking the lead, getting a couple stops that they needed. And against that Crazy Work offense, it's so tough because I believe it was 2 or 3 one-play scores. One was called back. I think House was over the line, which, there's no pressure. There's no whatever. Like, I understand, but that was a one-play score. Yes, within the rules, whatever. But a lot of one-play scores for this team. So good job keeping them to 33 and being able to battle back from two scores down.
Yeah, Louis was 11 for 11 with 4 receiving touchdowns.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he killed it. So, Playmakers jumping up to 4-1. Crazy Work after going 3-0, dropping 2 in a row here. I think they'll be fine, but they're gonna obviously gonna need a few more wins, get out of the play-ins, and kind of fight for seeding there. All right, 10:40. We had. Go ahead.
Some murmurs at the field. Who are Crazy Work's 3 wins? Because there's some words going around at the field that they only beat some low-level teams.
Rare occasion was one.
I'll tell you right now. I think it was rare occasion week 1, right? Yeah. Where are they? City Boys week 2.
Mm-hmm. And Greek Gods.
And Greek Gods week 3. So those are the 3 wins.
Okay.
So some people saying Crazy Work hasn't had a tough schedule so far, and they dropped 2 games to the tough teams. Is that the murmurings?
Yeah, I also heard
the murmurs around the field.
I had murmurs too, but it wasn't about Crazy Work.
All right. I mean, the thing is, listen, they lose by 3 points to Spartans, who are 4-1. They lose by 1 score to Playmakers, who are 4-1. That game, both those games could have went the other way. I'm not too concerned about it. That's somebody stretching to try to justify why they think Crazy Work's not that good. I guarantee. I don't even care. You could tell me it was Adam. I'm going to tell you that's still the basis behind somebody saying it.
It was Adam.
It was not Adam.
No. Well, I mean, no.
Adam looked at that team after like 3 weeks and goes, "Thank God we're not playing them until the finals, at least if we play them." But hey, two close games, and this is where crazy work that to be that people say I hype them up too much, whatever. They have a great team, but these one-score games are going to separate champions from a really good team. We've seen Golden Boys do it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Riley. All right.
Riley we trust.
Next up, 1040, boom, boom, 4-0, Spartans 3-1. And oh boy, in Nuge I trust, the sole picker of the Spartans, Steve Tambo, getting the win here. What was the final score, John?
42 Spartans, boom, boom, 39.
So, wow, real close game. 3 points here. John, you got a recap of this?
No, I do not. I just know that it was kind of going back and forth. There was a late interception, I think Riley threw, and they kind of sealed the game. There was also like go back and forth kind of turnovers. Like Riley tipped the ball, intercepted it, and kind of caused a big turnover there.
Yeah.
It was just a real back and forth. It came down to what, extra points?
Yeah.
So definitely a battle.
What could have been extra points? Not sure. Boom, 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 boom. Go for 2 a lot.
I don't remember. I want to say a couple times probably when they had the blitz in their favor.
Yeah.
But I don't really recall, honestly.
Yeah. Well, I mean 3. Riley's very good with the extra points, so to lose on extra points, and Nuge typically is not the best extra point guy.
Their first 3 drives, they didn't get extra points.
Boom, boom.
Yes.
Ooh. Well, if they went touchdown for touchdown kind of each, then yeah, maybe Riley and company lost on extra points. And that could have been the 3. All right, same time we had 1040 here. Plan Z.
There's nothing else about that game?
No.
Oh, no, there isn't.
I have no idea.
I didn't know if we were getting paid to be silenced or anything.
Connor, you're
Well,
already
we
outside.
are. You aren't. Okay.
You're already outside. And
You're
true.
staying true to your name. We outside. You're outside right now.
Yeah, right.
No, I mean, we want to talk about the extracurricular activity with the refs. Listen, what I'm going to say is, and what a lot of people have been saying, yes, players need to act right towards refs. Refs need to act right towards players. We all know that. If we all abide by that, stuff's not going to pop off. It's been, this is past our pay grade to deal with this. I'm not going to rip on refs. I'm not going to, talk about it like in detail and whatever, but it is what it is. I just, in my opinion, the shirt doesn't necessarily protect you to a point. We're all men and we're all humans at the end of the day. And I'm not justifying anything for anybody. I'm just saying if players don't cross the line with refs and refs don't cross the line with players, this stuff never really seems to happen. We got to abide by those rules, period. And it's a tough job for the refs. Listen, I'm very vocal about the refs who I think are not good in this league or not good for this league. Very vocal about it. And, what I will say is, if we're going to have certain rules for certain refs or not allow certain refs to ref, you got to have those same rules for all the refs, no matter what it is. It's got to be even. And I'm being cryptic, and I'm being cryptic for a reason. I'm not going to get into it. But nonetheless, I've always said there should be 3 refs. There should be, and I get why it is what it is. It's a tough job for 2 refs. But if we make it harder on each other, these are the situations that arise. So we gotta just chill out a little bit at times. And trust me, that's why I gave my apology for how I acted, so.
To everyone else but Bonish, right?
Huh?
To everyone but Bonish.
Listen, I didn't cross any lines with Bonish. I just freaked out. So if I said to Bonish what I said to the Rats and Arc Raiders, then yes, I would be apologizing to him right now.
You might be a champion.
I might be banned from NEFL forever if I said the stuff I said. Dude,
the show might not go on.
No. Ant actually heard me the other day and came in. He goes, "Dude, why are you yelling at kids like that?" I'm like, "You can hear me?" He goes, "Yeah, I was in my room." But anyways,
you digress.
Listen, if I cry, listen, I apologize for my freak out. And I get whatever. If I crossed the line with Bonish, I did apologize. I don't remember saying anything.
No, you don't have to apologize.
I don't remember calling him any names or doing anything.
He deserved it.
So,
Okay, moving on.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Ben.
No, I just think, did this game get called with time left on the clock?
I don't know.
Oh,
That's what I'm concerned about.
Because Riley came back to the field. He took his flags off, and then I saw him walking back to the field, but I don't recall what happened before that or after, but I feel like the game finished.
were you reffing?
No,
Okay, so you're just doing stats
No.
at the time?
I believe so. Or I was on the other field. I can't remember. It's been a long week. It's only Tuesday.
No, John was doing stats, and I was watching. I mean, I think it did end up being a turnover, but I think Boom Boom had
Leo, I definitely do not, you asshole. It's fucking, he's done. All right, block him. Leo Lambert is going to be the first guy I block from the fucking show.
What is
Get the fuck out of here.
Jesus.
No, and
But
you
no,
know,
I think
douchebag
40
Kenny.
left, and I think
Hold on. Douchebag Kenny can attest. I don't give a fuck. I freak out on people that do that to him. He laughs about it. He laughs it off. I fucking freak out. All right, moving on. Fucking Leo.
Christ.
I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna crash out.
That guy is an asshole. Steve, you know what? It's okay.
Thanks.
You know the truth.
Thanks, buddy.
You know the truth. Yeah, you're the man.
I'm glad I have a good friend like you,
Yeah,
John.
you know what? Always got your back.
Not
buddy.
Connor. He
Probably,
laughed
yeah.
at it. So.
Then Kyle said
no,
there
I
was
can't
140
read the
left.
comments on the phone.
Oh, right. Yeah,
Ben-
'cause
Ben-
you're
Yeah,
outside.
that's what I mean.
Ben saw it. He goes, "Yeah, me too." Just kidding.
That's
The
not-
character Ben. The
yeah, that's
character Ben, not the
political
real life Ben.
That is a character we made up on the show.
So
Don't defame my name.
there was 140 left, and they ended the game.
And
Is that
Boom
what?
Boom
is
had
that-
a timeout or 2 timeouts and the 1 minute warning?
Ben, did they
So
end the
why?
not you, Ben?
Why would they have ended the game? Because of an action the
Brother.
Spartans did.
Brother.
That would not make sense.
That's why I don't know why we were just gonna go breeze past.
Well,
this
so I didn't know any of that.
I didn't either.
All the dumb
Yeah,
shit
there was-
Dome talks about in the fucking chats, he couldn't have brought this up.
Oh no, I left because I was going to ref the other field. I wasn't
Yeah,
doing
Yes.
this.
John
Yeah.
had to leave because he had to ref a different game.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And
there was still time on the clock, still at least 1 timeout, I believe. I mean, obviously, I can't see the comments, but I'm assuming Ben can fucking write up the article in the comments about what it is. But a minute 40 and the 1 minute warning. Like,
what?
sure, it's a shot in the dark. There's like a good chance you don't
Eli says they finished the
make
game.
anything.
All
out of it.
right, Eli says the game got finished. So, all right, then at least it got finished because again, I wasn't there. So from what I heard, how the hell you cancel a game? Listen, I did. The next time I go up on a team that I think I might lose to, I might do something to end the game.
So
right, hold on.
Kyle says,
Yep.
no, the timeouts were fucked up. There was a 15-yard penalty, and it was a first. We could have still had time left, but everyone was done. No timeouts left.
What?
Yes.
All right.
Moving on.
Yeah. I apologize. I was not privy to any of this information, honestly, but I wish I was, because then I could have at least gave my 2 cents on it, talked about it. But yeah, in no way we should be canceling a game based on, from my understanding, it was one action from the winning team at that point in time. You know what I mean? So evidently there's more to the story, so I'm not going to comment on it. Because I really don't know. I'm just going to be speculating at that point in time. And honestly, we don't have time because we do got to get rolling. So,
Okay, moving on.
moving on. 1 and 3
Rinse and
Plan Z. What do you say?
Oh.
Rinse and repeat. Here we go.
That's strike 1, Crown.
It is. Yeah. Hold on. Yep.
Thank you.
One right
All
here.
right, Plan Z 1 and 3 versus Show Me Your TDs at 2 and 2, and all of us taking Show Me your TDs. And we all getting the win. Decisive win here for the one strap overall Bandits.
Yeah, 35-28. Pretty good game.
Oh,
Did
so
I-
one score game.
Did not get to see any of this though, but in EB I trust.
Was I there for that?
You have
I had to have
I
been.
think you were
for a
doing the
while.
live and the stats for this one.
Right. Well, I apologize. I thought Show Me Your TDs got a decisive win, but one score, not bad. I can't really recap it. I did forget. Obviously some of it, but I believe first game, EB doesn't step over the line and get called for it.
That's what we heard.
So great job. I mean, undefeated when he doesn't step over the line. That's impressive. So show me your TDs, jumping up to 3-2. Plan Z dropping to 1-4. Looking a little rough for the Plan Z boys right now. All right, 12 o'clock. We had Thunder versus Air Raiders. All of us taking Thunder and all of us taking the L there. Air Raiders getting a huge win and what I would call the shockingest game of the week. Johnny, score, please.
It was 65 Air Raiders, Thunder 43.
Yeah, so Thunder still putting up. I know I did record the game, Boba. My bad. Thunder putting up some pretty good points there. But a couple things with this game. We'll start with Thunder here. Quarterback change here. Mm-hmm. Not officially sure why. I'm not privy to any information. I don't know why. Just from the outside looking in, just seemed either too soon or why go away from what you were doing? Because I honestly thought, aside from Thunder being shorthanded a game or two, like at 2-2, are one of the better 2-2 teams. And I liked what they had going on. Don't know why they did it. Not privy. If anybody wants to chime in, sure, go right ahead. It looked like it started off pretty well, and then unfortunately some miscues causing an early turnover, and then a couple turnovers down the line that really just hurt them offensively. But other than that, they played pretty good offensively. It's just defensively, who I was very high on Thunder's defense, couldn't stop Air Raiders at all. Bonish and company, everything they did just worked. The little passes and what I'll give, DJ Carter, those guys and the guys Bonish drafted, a lot of credit on. They blocked for their other guys, and it just seemed like just one block would send somebody to the moon after a 2-yard pass. It just seemed everything was working. Everything was firing on all cylinders, and Thunder just didn't seem like they had a lot of fight in them, and I don't know why. Maybe it was just getting scored on, just kind of took it out of them. But Air Raiders fed off that momentum and really they did very well this game. So jumping up to 3-2. So after Bonish and company going 0-2, and rattle off 3 wins in a row here, and then Thunder dropping to 2-3.
How did Carter look in this game? I'm wondering, because he's gone now. So what chunk of the offense and defense did he? Is it something to worry about?
Carter, to me, hasn't been the focal point of either offense or defense. Where we've seen him the focal point before. He seems to be a very good piece on both sides. Don't get me wrong. And any team missing Carter would suffer. But I think they're going to be okay without him. To a point, they're still a good team without him. And I think we're seeing what Bonish saw on paper when he drafted this team. And I think with them, they're a great team. I think the way they've been playing, they're one of the top teams right now, in my opinion, the way they've been playing. Without Carter, we'll see how they adjust. And we'll go from there. But it does depend on, Bonish and the turnovers here. Go to Air Raiders. I want to see the last 2 games. How many turnovers by Bonish? Because I think it's 0.
0. Let me last 3 games. 0.
I asked for 2. We're not hyping him up that much.
Yeah.
I should explain why he sucks as a ref too, to knock him down a little bit. But all right,
He's 40.
All right,
40,
so
88%.
it just goes into what I said. And all jokes aside, it goes into exactly what I said. If Bonish doesn't turn the ball over, they have 3 wins this season, and he hasn't turned the ball over in those 3 games. So, I feel like I'm stating the obvious, but nonetheless. Air Raiders looking good. Next up, we had Entity and Bad Kids. I took Entity. John and Connor took Bad Kids. And I'm never picking Entity again. I said it before. If they let me down.
This was actually a pretty close game.
Yeah, I know. I'm not. It was what, 46-40? Is that correct?
47-40.
47-40? Okay. Yeah, 1-score game. I think Bad Kids... It was a tied game and drove down and scored, right?
Yes.
And there wasn't a ton of time left, maybe 20 seconds or so.
9 seconds left.
Oh, 9?
Danny had to go the other way.
Okay. So
they almost used up the whole clock on the last drive.
Yeah. So Mike Howe giving himself a great, championship style drive down, killing as much clock as possible and scoring for the win. Good game. A Bad Kids jumping up into 3-2 after a little rocky start. Entity dropping an 0-5 here. A lot of guys. Yeah, Entity had a decent amount of guys there. Maybe missing one or two. I know Kenny Wheels wasn't there, which will go. Kenny Wheels counter is down to 2-3.
Yeah, they're missing.
Out of 5 games. And this is why I don't get why anybody takes him before the 8th round, at least. I have no idea why people do it. One, he's not even that good of a player anyways, even if he's there. And he still doesn't show up. And I love the guy. I do. I like him. But it's just weird when people draft in a weird way. Now, I know why Danny took him, and I definitely thought he'd be showing up more for Danny. But nonetheless, Bad Kids jumping up at 3-2. Kenny Wheels not being there. Connor, did you watch that game at all?
No, I think I was watching.
You guys were still doing the parade thing you guys were doing after the win?
I was there.
Yeah.
Where you been?
Yeah, Ben, I don't know if you, Ben, you want to, all right, try to recap the game for me, Ben.
So yeah, it was close. I mean, we had a couple stops, and we had 2 very costly turnovers. One was a pick, one was a knocked out fumble. The pick was kind of a freaky thing, and it was kind of a bit of a bobble. But I think Ann ended up grabbing it. So those 2 turnovers aside, like there might have been a little bit bigger of a gap, but yeah, it was a pretty tough game. High energy from both sides, and yeah, it came down to the wire with basically a game winning drive. That how passed really well on.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Yep.
Sorry, not trying to rush you, but we got like 10 minutes to do everything we got to do here. All right, Elite and Wanted getting the win, staying undefeated. Winning, what was the score, John?
19-7.
19-7. Yeah. So, real quick, is that defense as tough as we all been saying it is?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, you guys score 7. I know you guys are gonna look at it and be like, "We could have played better for sure."
Uh-huh.
I'm not trying to take that away, but that is a tough defense. Nothing's easy.
It definitely was a tough defense. There's definitely things we left on the field and didn't capitalize on. But I definitely wasn't up for the task of stopping donuts.
You kind of ran away from him after talking all that shit.
Well, he's a fucking huge monster.
I've been telling you this. How did you not notice it till he got in your face?
Yeah, he took the shiesty off, and I was like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" And then I got scared.
No, so hats off to Wanted, jumping up to 5-0. Elite dropping a 2-3 here. The updated standings here.
Pick for that?
What?
Who did we all pick for that?
I thought I said you and I picked Wanted. We got the win. John picked Elite.
Okay.
All right. The updated standings in the Tambo Time bet here. Still in last place. Me at 23-22, but I did gain a few games on John. John with a 6-game lead over me at 29-16, and Connor taking the lead 30-15 with a 1-game lead over John. 7 games over me. All right, Ben, let's throw up our players of the week here so we can discuss them real quick. And again, hats off to House getting that shit going and doing a great job.
While Ben pulls that up, John, do you also have a game tonight?
I do actually.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Is that photo up? It is up. Okay. Quarterback of the week, back to back. Backside boy here. Bonish, quarterback of the week.
Crazy.
42 out of 48, 88%, 10 touchdowns. So, he was, I do want to say he was, knocking on guys that scored 10 touchdowns, in season 3, like it's so long ago, but his boy DJ did throw 10 touchdowns season 3 to tie the record as well too. So, Bonish, I'd be careful what records I diminish, knowing that my players on my team set those records too,
I can't believe he's talking shit about his own team.
I mean,
So
not
crazy.
a good captain in my opinion. All right, next up, Ben. Offensive player of the week here. Luis Ruiz, a little pit bull himself, really rallying that team. Huge impact in that game. 11 catches, 4 touchdowns. What was the 1 extra point? Is that what that is?
It looks that way.
Yeah. Kicking ass and really helping playmakers kind of take the lead in that division, I think.
No, Wanted is ahead of him.
Oh, yeah, yep. So I'll stay in pace at least. One behind. All right, next up, Ben, defensive player of the week. And only because I don't want to get punched this week, it's Deshaun. No, but honestly, his stats, he had a pretty good stat line for defensive player, but he really made a few huge plays in that game to really turn it around. One was a pick, stepped out of bounds. Otherwise, it would have been a pick 6. But really helping that team. So 2 players of the week coming from that team. And we had a little discussion, and these are the ones I felt were the right ones. Javi made a good case, and that was the only other quarterback we had talked about, but he did make a good case. But just couldn't give it over Bonish this week, in my opinion. I think we got it right this time for these ones, for sure. So, all right, we're going to jump into our recaps or our predictions for week 6, and then we got to go. Unfortunately, I apologize for the shorter show. But let's go. Field 1, 8 a.m., Johnny boy.
We got Thunder versus Bad Kids.
So Thunder at 2-3, I believe.
I think so.
Versus Bad Kids. John, you're up first.
Nope.
No, Connor, you're up first. You're in the lead.
Hey-o. I'm going to go Bad Kids here.
Connor going Bad Kids. John?
I'm also going to go Bad Kids.
John going Bad Kids. I'm going Thunder here.
You need to.
No, I don't need to.
Oh, all right.
I like the matchup. This is one game I think it's going to be really tough for Bad Kids. I think they're, Bad Kids kind of on a high here.
You forgot what Thunder just let Bonish do to them? You don't think Howe is going to do the same?
I feel like they're going to make some adjustments.
Okay.
I
I
think
think this
so.
is going to be a good game. I made my pick quick because we're trying to go quick.
Right. All
I do
right.
think it's going to be a good game.
Other field, 8 a.m.
The Elite versus Rare Occasion.
The Elite versus Rare Occasion. Rare Occasion 0-5. Johnny Boy and Company 2-3.
Yep.
John, who?
The Elite.
John's taking the Elite. I'm going to take the Elite
Is this a
too.
must win for the Elite?
This is kind of a must win for the Elite.
I think every game is a must win there, bud.
Fair enough.
Connor,
I'll
who
take the Elite.
All right. 9:20, field 1, John.
Air Raiders versus Playmakers.
Air Raiders versus Playmakers.
I dare you to pick Bonish.
I'm up first.
Yeah.
I'm going Playmakers. I'm surprised I got out of that field alive today or last Sunday with always picking against them. I feel like they were going to jump me. But then they saw my freak out and got scared. So
That's true. You were pretty dominant.
yeah.
You're pointing
It's that
there.
face.
Still going
That's,
to go Playmakers.
it's that face that gets red.
Yeah, you're pointing there, pointing there, pointing there.
Connor going Playmakers, John? Can you make your pick,
Yeah.
please?
Playmakers.
Clean sweep for Playmakers. Poor A Raiders. Nobody got 3 wins in a row. Nobody's got faith in them. I think it's a good matchup, I think, and it could be fun, but I think Playmakers got it. All right, next game.
Ooh, this is gonna be a good one. We Outside versus Boom Boom.
We Outside at 4-1
I believe so. Yep.
versus Boom Boom at 4-1.
Yep.
Connor, you're up first.
I'm going to take We Outside.
John?
I'm gonna take Boom Boom.
Yeah, I'm taking Boom Boom too. I think they're built a little more for the physical game, and I think Riley will do a better job than I did against their defense. And honestly, I don't think I have a more hated team now than We Outside. So. And it sucks because there's like 5 guys I love on that team and I want to see win. But there's really about 4 that I absolutely hate now and I don't want to see them win ever.
One's Rua.
No, I like Rua.
I know. It's one you like is Rua, and
Vieira.
yeah, so that's 2.
Fredo.
Yeah, so that's 3, and that's probably it, right?
No, there was.
Justin.
No, fuck Justin.
Wow.
That guy's an asshole.
Listen,
now.
I had a conversation with Justin. He went back in my graces.
Oh, okay, all right. He still sucks though.
Who else is on that team?
And me.
No.
No.
No,
There's
that's
someone
weird.
else.
It's not Danny. It's not Dome. It's not you.
Not Kenny.
You have Steven Deglia, right?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Love that
Yes.
guy.
I love that guy. He didn't say anything to you Sunday.
No, he
wasn't
didn't.
there.
Right. He's a nice guy.
There you go. I think we found him.
He actually messaged me and said, "Hey, next time, buddy." He goes, "I was really looking forward to playing against you, but nice guy."
What a great guy.
All right, 10:40, field one.
We got Crazy Work versus Wanted.
Crazy Work versus Wanted. We're gonna see maybe the most high-powered offense versus the best defense right now. 5-0 Wanted.
Yep.
3-2 Crazy Work.
Yep.
John, you're up first.
Crazy Work. Easy.
Yeah, I'm taking Crazy Work too.
We exposed Wanted. Fuck those guys. It's the only
This is-
rocks
this-
for us.
This has got to be game of the week for sure. I'm not picking so quickly because I'm convinced they're going to win. I do think they're going to win, but we got to fly through
Connor,
these.
you're going Wanted? You're crazy.
He went Wanted. How do you go against Wanted too? Like you can make an argument here.
I can give you a bunch of reasons.
I
But
mean,
we
this
got no
is,
time. We got
Yeah,
no time.
this
you're
is
right,
Crazy
you're right.
Work's opportunity to quiet the murmurs at the field,
Yeah, no, you're right. All right,
for sure.
10:40 field 2.
Show me your TDs versus Nasty Boys. You're up.
Nasty Boys. I'm taking the boys. I think we bounce back here.
Do you freak out this weekend?
Probably not.
Ooh.
Well, I guess it depends who's reffing.
I'm gonna go Nasty Boys. They need a big bounce back game here.
I am as well, even though I still didn't trust it. EB and I trust.
You fucking sissies. 12 p.m. Field 1.
Greek Gods versus Spartans.
This might be the actual first game. Oh no, never mind. No, I was gonna say this might be the first game I actually ever play against Shane, but then I remembered I played twice against Playmakers in one season. Because I think the one season he was on Entity, he wasn't there for that game. But I could be wrong. All right, Greek Gods and who?
Spartans. I'm up, right? No, Connor's.
Connor.
Oh, Spartans.
John. If history repeats itself, it's going to be the Greek gods. And not because of football, just because the Greeks did destroy the Spartans. But they just outnumbered them. Unfortunately, for the Greeks, they have to fight fair. So 6-on-6, I'm taking the Spartans this one.
Hopefully Jake butt chucks this weekend.
All right, 12 o'clock, field 2.
We got Entity versus Plan Z.
Entity at 0-5, Plan Z at 1-4. God damn it!
What?
No, do fucking this.
What?
I want to take Entity again, but I promised I wouldn't. They screwed me.
John's up.
John's up.
Fuck. Fuck. I'm gonna take Bova. And Bova I trust.
Connor.
jeez. I don't trust anything John has to say after that.
All right, Connor, you?
I'm going Entity.
Whoops. That was actually my pick. I
It
think.
was.
I tricked him into doing it.
God damn it, Connor.
Well, I got to catch John, so I'm going to go Entity again.
All right, Bova. You know what
All right, never mind. I'm changing my pick. I'm going Plan Z. I'm going Plan Z.
You sure?
I'm sticking to my
All
guns.
right.
I haven't picked a game right for Entity all season, I think. Which means I pick them every week. All right, 120 here.
Purge versus City Boys.
Tell Raiden I said hi. Kid's the man. Purge versus City Boys. Ooh, this should be a good game.
It should be.
Purge at 3-2, right? City Boys at 1-4. I'm up.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna go City Boys here. They play defense like they did against me. I really think Craig might have a hard time. I'm gonna go City Boys.
I'm also picking City Boys.
I am also picking City Boys because fuck Craig. You fat shamed me in the chat. You can't believe that? Crazy, right?
Craig who?
Craig.
Oh, Craig. Yeah, that's not cool, Craig.
Yeah. Craig.
It's one
Yeah,
thing
it's
if
not
you're
cool. Don't do
fat,
that
but
to
you
my
lost a
friend
bunch of
John.
weight. You
Yeah.
can't do it to an actual fat person.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
Like if you want to make fun of Damon, go right
Yeah,
ahead.
Yeah, he's skinny. You know, oh wait, hold on, real quick. Damien said he lost all that weight because he stopped eating after 5 o'clock. No fucking chance.
I mean, he might have.
Yeah, and then taking a shot too.
Well, no, because if he's not eating, if he stopped eating after 5, and he's really just not eating anything, he's just caloric is gone. Then, I mean, your body goes into that. It's the intermittent fasting, so it works for a lot of people. So you might be right. All right, go get ready so I can end the show. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's go beat up some old dudes at the nursing home, I guess.
The shit out of those assholes.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap up the show here. I do appreciate everybody for tuning in. My shit's here. So, I mean, my shit's I'm already dressed. I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
So hurry up, please.
RP Harambe.
I did. I'm not ending the show. Oh, you hung up on him? Oh, okay. That's fine. All right, Ben. Now that the simple-minded guys are gone. John, go get ready. We don't have that time. He stopped eating food and started eating Ozempic. Kenny, I tried the fasting. I think that's what fucked up my diets. I don't know.
Just gotta eat protein. So
just protein, only protein.
as heavy as possible. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm trying to do. See if it works.
When did you start doing that?
Been a couple of weeks to like a month or so.
Yeah. And any results?
Yeah, down like 5 pounds.
Hmm.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, you don't. What I'm finding is like, I mean, yeah, what I'm finding is that you don't have to starve yourself. It's just it's a matter of what you eat. I mean, the eating window is good, like the intermittent fasting, and kind of trying to. The general idea is like you eat within like I think it's like a 6 or 8 hour window during the day, and then you go like the other 16 hours without. You know, that definitely could be a good tool, but you know what I found is it's really just about what you eat. You got to hit your protein, you know, goal, and then you know try to keep the bad stuff and added sugars and all that really limited.
No, I'm just laughing at one of the comments. It was about somebody else. Ben, you should eat a dick.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Thanks, Danny. And that we're gonna end the show. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, week 5 is over. Half the season is gone. Plus, we got only a few more weeks left, and then we got play-ins and you know, rinse and repeat, essentially everything. So thanks for tuning in. Appreciate the show. Give it a like, share, and any feedback is always welcome. Ben, thank you, and good night, Grease.
Nick.
Said we up now, they up next, up next. Got you in your feelings upset. Said I'm up to bat, you on deck. At my best, you is looking stressed, cuz we up now, they up next. Said we up now, they up next. Got you in your feelings upset. Said I'm up to bat, you on deck. At my best, stress, cuz we up now, they up next. Said we up now, they up next. Got you in your feelings upset. Someone said that I was up next. I said I'm up now with no mean of disrespect. I don't be at the gym, so I don't need to flex. You regret moving on to the next and making me an ex. Yeah, I roll up whenever you feeling stressed.